There's a glare, but where's that glare coming from? Good morning. Look at that. There's a deer out the back. First thing this morning. So sweet. Out here in our monsoon weather, so we have had so much rain, like a ridiculous amount. I don't even know what it is at this point. The grass is getting way too tall, so once everything dries out, hopefully we've got a lot of work ahead of us as far as just mowing and getting stuff done. I didn't come out and check on the garden at all yesterday because it was raining all day. I actually did get some more tomato starts at Ace Hardware 2 days ago that I haven't been able to plant yet. Maybe I'll be able to get those in today. I don't know, but I'm seriously like even though we have one duck now because we never did find the other ducks that I had shared with y'all, he's much louder. Is that because his friends are gone? Which is so sad. We still don't know what happened. But yeah, so I'm gonna walk over. I came out here primarily to check on the duck and the chickens, but also peek around the garden. Oh, there's so much water everywhere. If y'all could see. Like, my tomato plant is not looking the happiest. Oh, good morning. I haven't gotten to doing anything for the fall garden really because of the amount of rain that we've had. I love the rooster. He's so fun. But we will get there. Hopefully the next couple days this will all dry out and I can get out here and do some more work and get everything prepared. So we have a normal day around here, but I'm excited to share with you guys that today's video is a part of a collaboration. It has been a long time since I've done a collab with some of my friends here on YouTube, and I'm excited about it. So today's video is a collab with Shasta from Abiding Farmhouse, Tiffany from Our Small Town Life, Tony from Chaotic Country, and Sammy from Managing the Maze. I will have links to all of their channels in the description box below, so be sure to check those out. We are all sharing a video of life in and wherever we live. So like mine is life in Florida and just showing you a glimpse of what life is like in different parts around the country. I think our rooster thunder really wants to be heard today. He is just going crazy. So we live in Florida. If you are new here, hello, my name is Jessica. It is so nice to meet you. I am the mother to 11 children. We homeschool. We recently moved to our property. It's 5 acres here in Northeast Florida, and it is hot and humid here, y'all. And managing the heat and gardening and maintaining the property and all of that, it's, while we've gardened for a long time and we've lived in Florida for a long time too, and so we're used to those things, kind of maintaining the property and building our homestead, getting started. We got chickens in June and a rooster shortly after. It's been a fun journey. So if you haven't seen any of our other videos, be sure to check them out. We share a lot of just daily life and what it's like. We homeschool, grocery hauls, all the things around here. I am super excited to see life in the perspective of these ladies that I shared with you. They are an amazing bunch, and I'm sure that you will enjoy their videos too. I'm gonna pick these cherry tomatoes that are ripe because of all this rain that we've had. They're actually really not split, which I am glad. So get what I can while we are out here, but I will hold as many as I can. I did not bring a basket though, but we'll go ahead and pick them and hold as many as we can. Well, I got a handful of, take two, got a handful of cherry tomatoes. It is very hard not to be overwhelmed looking out here at all the mess from the rain. But once it dries out, we'll get there. We'll get it mowed up. We'll get it done. I'm actually surprised that the grass isn't any taller. All right. Reagan actually had a handful of cherry tomatoes there was a hole, as well, that she took inside. So we're gonna get working on our school day. We're kind of doing things a little bit different today. We're gonna start with history instead of our morning time, just because we didn't end up getting history done yesterday. So kind of switching things up today. But look at this. I believe this is bee balm. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. So I planted this butterfly garden earlier in the summer, and it is doing pretty good. And this plant just makes me so happy. So it's later in the day now. We got our schoolwork done. We did our history video. Nathan's also, you know, home with the kids too. And I was able to sneak away and have lunch with a good friend today, and we had such a good time. Thank you, Misty. I had a blast hanging out. But it has been steadily raining. Like, it started raining while I was gone. And oh my goodness, coming home, I was so worried I wasn't going to make it down our dirt road. I obviously made it, but it was so scary. And there's a certain portion of the road that's really slick. And funnily enough, during the drought that we had, it was so dry that the dirt sand was fluffy. And now that's the area that's super slick. So it is just getting really worrisome, the amount of rain that we are getting. So we are home. We're supposed to have 3 soccer practices tonight. 2 of them have officially been canceled. 1 of them hasn't. So we just texted the coach and said, sorry, you know, like we are not going to be making it to soccer practice. So I'm going to just focus on getting stuff inside. That's kind of what we've been doing all week with this rain. But I want to get stuff done outside. To give y'all a little glimpse, it's not coming down right now, but it just was. This is a river in my yard, and it's not supposed to be there. Fun times. Like, we really need the rain to move on. So there's a storm in the Gulf is where all this rain is coming from. But it's getting, yeah, you can cut it up and try. So anyways, I'm gonna just do some stuff inside the house, and I gotta get dinner. I'm gonna go ahead and get dinner prep too. So one of the things that I'm dying to do is I got lettuces. I think I got these 2 days ago, and Swiss chard, and I got some more tomato plants. I got 1 marigold. I want to get these planted, so I'm going to plant the Swiss chard and the lettuce in my green stock. I just think that would be good, but I need it to stop raining for a little bit so that we can get some work done.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's big.
So our church does a food bank, and a friend of ours works at it, and they had a lot of avocados. How many is in that bag? Oh my goodness, look at that pit. I've never even bought this big of an avocado. I think those are called hash avocados, something like that. So they had extra avocado and tomatoes, and they asked us if we wanted some. I was like, yes, please. So Miley wanted to cut it open and see. Now you gotta taste it.
Looks bad. See the part that ain't bad.
Yeah. See if it tastes like a normal avocado.
Are we gonna go get some salt? I almost cut my finger.
Oh, be careful. Okay, so getting dinner started a little bit later than what I like to, but tonight we are having Italian chicken, roasted vegetables, and some sort of rice as a side. So I'm getting all these veggies chopped up. Logan is getting into banana bread. Banana bread's gonna be your dinner? Yeah. Is it good? Okay, so I am going to do carrots, bell peppers. I got broccoli over here, red onion, and zucchini. And the avocado did not go over well. The girls did not like it. The vegetables look so good. It's been a long time since I have made these, and it's just been sounding good lately. So I'm gonna pop these in the oven. So I do it on like 425. I will check it after 30 minutes. Finally got all the chicken cut up. So this, I meant to double check the poundage so I could let y'all know. I know 1 pack was over 2 pounds, and I think the other pack was over 1.5 pounds. So, ooh, you okay, baby? So let's just say 3.5 pounds of chicken. So it took a little bit to cut up. Anyways, so I have shared this many times, but in case y'all haven't seen it, this is, I just call it Italian chicken. We have made this for a very long time. I do have an old, very old, I think it's one of the first videos I did, dedicated video to this, that I will link in the description box below. Basically, you cut up the chicken breast to bite-sized pieces and saute it, and we like to use Wishbone's Italian dressing, and you just saute it. I add enough dressing to cover the bottom, and it seriously is just so good. And having this chicken like already cooked on hand is good to like pop on a salad or in a wrap. We use it for all sorts of stuff. I actually use it in another recipe too. So often whenever I cook this, I'll cook extra so that, you know, I can cook once, use it twice type thing. So anyways, this will saute for a little bit. Crank up the heat here so that we get this going. Yeah. All right, we got rice going. And this is, the chicken's been cooking for a little bit. And this is what it starts to look like once it's fully cooked. And then I like to just get it a little bit more blackened or golden brown. Black if you leave it a little too long. But this is what it starts looking like once all the dressing has cooked off. So, all right, this is what it looks like whenever it's all done. Then you have to do a little taste test. Perfect. So good. And here's the roasted vegetables. So it's actually the next day and it is Friday, y'all. So we are done with our schoolwork and I'm actually in the schoolroom organizing and cleaning. So I actually shared in a previous video of trying to get this room organized. Like with moving, this kind of became the area where we just put stuff until we found a home for it. And we needed shelves and stuff like that. So I got a lot done in that video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. But I did not finish. And it's just a matter of small stuff. So I'm kind of working on that. I'm organizing. This is our bookcase where all of our current curriculum is that we are using. And I wanted this area to be the extra readers that we are doing. So I really didn't have a spot for those. And it's easy. It's easy to lose stuff around here. And if I just have a designated spot for those books, that will, you know, help me. So I'm working on that. Getting some of this other stuff put up that was on here that I'm not going to be currently using so far. So feeling good about that. So we actually, that's kind of, it's still super rainy here, which is getting very frustrating because everything's just soggy and wet outside. But tonight, the older girls and I actually are going to have a fun night out. We are going to the county rodeo. I am so excited about that. So I'm taking 3 of my older daughters and we are just going to have a girls' night and have a good time. So trying to focus on what I can get done, you know, during the day here. Get, you know, the schoolroom situated, which, you know, will obviously be good for school next week. But we are excited to go to the rodeo. We're picking out our outfits, getting our boots set ready. It's just going to be a fun time. I wanted an easy dinner for tonight, just with us. I just having a lot going on. So I opted for a crock pot meal and chicken tortilla soup. Sounded really good. Oh, I need chicken broth. Thought I had all the ingredients. I need to grab the chicken broth. Okay, got the chicken broth. I am like running behind. I put this chicken on probably 2 hours ago at this point. It'll be fine, but I wanted to get, you know, the chicken going until I had time to come in here and do the rest of this. So I have 2 cans of black beans, 2 cans of corn, and then I'm going to add 1 can of Rotel. I just don't want it to be too spicy for my kids. They think, you know, Rotel's a little spicy. And then got my chicken broth here. 32 ounces of chicken broth. And then we're going to add some taco seasoning.
Yeah. Can do much to open the football from
And let this simmer. Guess I need to stir all that in. So it's been a little bit since I've made this, but this just sounded really good. The chicken was frozen. That's how come I wanted to get that also in as soon as possible too. So, okay, put the lid back on. Let that simmer. Came outside for a little bit because honestly I was getting stir crazy. We've been inside so much with all the rain that we've had, and oh my goodness. Look, there's a beautiful crane. All right, chicken tortilla soup is done. So previously, whenever I've made it, I always added cream cheese. I don't think I'm going to do that this time, but got the chicken all shredded, done, and it's 5 o'clock. All right, it's about time to go. I'm going to put on my boots. We're going to the rodeo. It is late, y'all. It is midnight. But we had a great time at the rodeo. Oh, it was a lot of fun. We really, really enjoyed it. So Addison changed her mind and didn't want to go. So Logan took her place. So I had Payton, Miley, and Logan. And we just had a blast. So I am now ready for bed. It's been a long day. But it's almost midnight. Did I say that already? I have no idea. Anyways, it is time to hit the hay. But before I end this video, I wanted to remind you guys that this video is a collab with some of my good friends here on YouTube. I will have all their information in the description box below, so be sure to check that out. It is Shasta from Abiding Farmhouse, Tiffany from Our Small Town Life, Tony from Chaotic Country, and Sammy from Managing the Maze. Check them out. I will have their links below. I hope that you all are doing well, and we will see y'all in the next video.